How many do you think never intends to meet up with anyone on an app? That they're getting on there, but for reasons that don't involve hooking up or meeting a guy. Let's look at the intentions. Why are they getting on the apps, right? You guys are getting on there to get laid, okay? Okay, some of you are getting on there to get in a nice, healthy relationship and fall in love, and it looks like an eHarmony commercial. I get that, but what's the precursor to that? Getting laid, okay? Let's be real. Let's not, you're not marrying someone or getting in a relationship with somebody unless you want to get laid, unless you want to have sex with them, especially as a guy. Okay, women make that concession a lot. Guys generally don't. So you're wanting to get on there, get laid. You think women are on there for the same reason, but some of you guys are a little bit more aware and understand women know that that's not the case. So let's look at why these girls are even on the app. So how many do you think, you can throw some numbers on because it's a fun game. How many do you think never intended to meet up with anyone on the apps? Like, now, we know that their intentions and what actually happens can be very different. We know that a woman might never have an intention, but she gets in a conversation with a guy who knows how to have good conversation skills. Perhaps he's someone who's been watching my channel or listening to my stuff, or, just a guy, a super smooth Chad guy, could engage that girl who has no intentions and get her maybe out or get her to come over. We know that happens, but let's look at just their intentions, though, to begin with. All right. How many do you think never intends to meet up with anyone on an app? That they're getting on there, but for reasons that don't involve hooking up or meeting a guy or having a relationship someday even? How many? What percentage do you think are on the apps just to waste your time as a man? Right? You're the guy, you want to hook up or meet somebody cool or have a good time, all right? And they're not on there to meet up with anybody at all. You throw in a number. How many are there literally to waste your time? That's their objective. What do you think? Is it 10%, probably above 80%, 70% just for attention? The answer is 74%. All right. According to the data I looked at. All right. So and that was pretty good data pool. It's a few thousand people. Okay. And so 74% was the number of women that are on the apps that are there literally to waste your time. All right. And the breakdown looks like this. So 22% were on there just to hook up. Like they want to meet a guy, they want to bang. All right. That's cool. Not bad. Right. Only 4% were in there for like something more than just a hookup, like a relationship. So you had the 4% specifically on there for a relationship. But at the very least, that hookup relationship implies that you're going to meet up at some point, right? All right. 74% I would categorize as attention. Okay. Then they break that up into two parts. 44% of that, is the confidence boost. So literally they're saying, I want to raise my self-esteem by getting on a dating app, having a bunch of dudes try to, match with me, open me, slide, have conversations with dudes and watch dudes just like simp for me or try to pick up on me so I can have the confidence to go out to the bar or go out here or meet up with, I don't know, the guy I'm dating, but I'm not sure if he likes me or not, all those things. I can have the confidence to go meet up and then go get laid with the guy I really want. I'm going to be online and get the attention and get not just the attention, but get the confidence boost. And now I can go out with my newfound confidence thinking I'm a pretty girl because all of these guys are on this app, right? Trying to hit me up. And they're not all Instagram girls. Like I noticed this following me on Instagram. Yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, that's true. And a lot of them are just collecting the likes. So that would be for the attention as well. That would go under the other category. So 44% was confidence boost. So they're literally saying they're going to use you to boost their confidence to nail another dude. That is literally what they're saying. As blatantly as that you could ask that question in a study. 30% was other. So what would other be? Well, I was just curious and I think it's funny, or, I'm just messing around, or, It's like they won't specifically say they're there to boost their confidence, but they're there because they're bored. That's one. It was bored. All these things fit in the category of other, but really, what is it though? They're wasting time and they're seeking attention. Okay. So I find they're not if they have no intention of meeting up with you, then whatever that other reason may be, okay, is a waste of your time and a seeking of attention in some way. If they're after the confidence boost, and maybe for the Instagram girl, that would go under other. She's trying to build her following. She's trying to put, to promote her OnlyFans or promote her page or promote something. There's those too, right? Some women, I guess, probably in that category are actually hooking. What I'm saying? They're doing sex for money. That might go in the other category. So I mean, I guess they would meet up with you, but it's going to cost you something. All right. But that's a percentage. I can't get a percentage on that though from any sort of study of how, that's hard, a little bit harder to come by. I wouldn't assume it's high though. But I would assume it's significant. But at any rate, what it boils down to is 74% of these girls you guys are matching with on online stuff, having these conversations with, when they ghost you, when they disappear, and you guys are going, man, I was just texting her and dude, what did I say wrong and whatever. This is why I say most of the time has nothing to do with you. It's not to say your text game doesn't matter. For the girls that are part of the 26% there that would actually meet up with you, your text game absolutely does matter. But for the 74% that have no intention of ever meeting up with you, you might have a one-off that didn't have the intention but thinks you're really cool and does. Okay, but that's a one-off. Like, most of these girls are going to waste your time. And so you need to be able to recognize your time wasters so you don't just waste time on the app. But see, here's the other part of it. The apps want you to waste time on them. All right. They don't make money by you being matched up with your perfect match and, or hooking up with a couple girls and then being happy with that and having, consistent girlfriend or any of that kind of stuff. They don't do well with that because then you don't need to be on there. They do well with dudes who are swiping and getting shot down and getting ghosted. Okay.